baby.
Damn. Looking legit.
Good,
That spring goes on the right. Short leg down, and the long bent leg going in with the hook.
You can lean it up against the truck.
Ah.
All right, guys, really exciting day for us. We just got our new decked system and we are gonna install it in our Chevy Colorado. It's a 2020 model with a 62-inch bed, access cab. You know, there's plenty of install videos online. Decked has a really good one that we actually all just watched right before. This is gonna be our honest install. First time doing it and see how it goes.
Like, how do you want to just go like step by step and one of us will talk?
So this is something that is not required for the decked system. I used to have a truck mounted toolbox in here, so I am just gonna clean up the holes with a drill bit and spray some rust inhibiting primer on there just before we get our system in, so I don't have to think about it or worry about it. Adrian's got the instructions. He's in charge of everything, so if we f anything up, that guy with two thumbs.
My fault.
Also, Terry over here, degree in mechanical engineering. We'll never let anyone forget about it.
Means I don't do anything.
So before we get started, Adrian is installing the decked tie downs onto the hooks that are on the truck. So direction's pretty straightforward. He's got it. I like the M12s. We're trying to keep the torque relatively low, so maybe we won't use the M18s, Terry.
We're gonna go ahead and tighten these side assembly bolts. We're gonna have Sasha holding the ratchet over there, and I'm gonna be coming in with the driver.
Start at the top. Start at the top. Move it in a deep socket. Oh, this is a captive nut.
You want to tighten all pre-installed nuts and bolts.
To be fair, the BMW is like a third of the value of the truck.
The truck?
This one. The only reason I got the BMW is because the trade-in value is like nothing. And you can't put a decked in a BMW. Don't put me getting a BMW in here.
I'm going to hand tighten these small wheels into the bottoms of the side assemblies.
Side piece.
I don't have a side piece, I'm telling you. I'm a married man.
That's my nickname in high school. Side piece.
Side piece, Sasha?
Side piece.
Silicone rings required. Pro tip, check the weather before you start the install.
We're going to install the cab side closeout panel with 2 hex head screws.
Golden.
Who's got the hex? What are we doing?
While Sasha's getting that piece ready, I'm gonna get the deck bed ready to install.
Very nice. There you go.
Adrian is on section 4 of step 3, installing 3 of these stubbies into one side of the deck. Yeah.
It says to drink beer next, so.
All right, it's not too bad actually. We got caught with a little bit of a drizzle, but we are about to get this into the truck bed, and then we can turn the truck around, and then we can be undercover for the rest of the install. So far, we're about 10 minutes into this install, and it's already taken shape. Kind of impressed.
All right, Sasha, you lift there, and Adrian, you lift there.
We've got a delegator. Oh. That is awesome. Not bad.
3 more stubbies?
3 more stubbies.
We have room for a 4th one, I think.
Guys, I forgot about this. Check this out.
I got it.
That was a stressful 15 minutes. We ran a little late shooting some content about triple pane windows that hopefully is going to be up by now. Check it out. Link in bio. About 15 minutes in, it's already starting to take shape. We are on to step 4, where we're actually securing the system to the truck bed. There are 3 long turnbuckles and 1 shorter one. We're going to start with the shorter turnbuckle at the driver's side back, or towards the cab, which I guess would be the front of the system, but instructions are pretty clear. We're going to get them all mounted up. No, my mom's home. Oh no, God. We took my mom's parking space. Now she has to walk out of the car in the rain. We are in big trouble.
How long have you been there?
Not long.
All this stuff in here is all his scattered around. And
Hardest
it's
part about,
embarrassing.
Doing business in the city, stuff walks. You are the most critical part of this job operation, having an address where stuff doesn't get stolen. That's not my fault.
What do I get out of it? I'd like a clean garage. That's all I asked for.
Well, maybe I can install one of these decked organizational systems. It's a good way for you to keep all of your tools intact and out of the garage. I'll tell you this much, if you want a clean garage, the decked system is your best answer. All your son's crap will be out of here.
Better?
We on this back turnbuckle?
Yeah.
Some light.
Pretty helpful with 2 sets of hands in here, this stage.
You get into a nice low squat. You want to get full range of motion.
You yoga, bro?
You guys are doing great.
No idea.
Where did you get an elephant ear from, Terry? Never mind, no.
Fine, I got another one.
What?
These come threaded in, and when we were installing them, we found it was really helpful to have them almost fully unthreaded before the install.
I was expecting a heavier duty turnbuckle, but it seems like it's, over 4 of them, it should be fine. Ter? What do you and your pastries think?
There's some built-in redundancies in the system that hold it in place. The turnbuckles are more for keeping it from popping up and flying out than shifting around side to side.
I mean, who's to really say if it's centered or not? Looks pretty centered. It's within 1/8 of an inch from a couple reference points, so I think we're gonna call that good. Adrian is now tightening these back up because I'm guessing the next step involves putting the side panels on, and we won't have access to those. These stay loose, so I guess there's a little more flexibility, and we will have access to tighten them through when the tailgate is open.
Something's wrong.
I have no idea. So it looks like one of the pieces we got is not compatible. It looks like it's mislabeled. We have 2 driver's sides according to the sticker. The driver's side, though, that works is actually on the passenger side. This one, we are going to go rogue. We're going to call Decked, see if they send us a replacement piece. Terry gets to whip out the jigsaw, though. So right now, the way the contours fit, it doesn't line up with the contours of the bed. It looks like it was printed upside down and backwards. So in the sense of getting everything back together and out of my mom's garage, sorry mom, we are gonna cut it and make it work and then get the replacement piece in.
Full transparency, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we took the other side, flipped it upside down onto this one so that we would know where the cutouts lined up. This was one of the spots that didn't work. There's another spot on the other side. We're gonna use a Sawzall right here and cut off some plastic.
Terry didn't want to be seen with a Makita on camera. We're a Milwaukee family.
We stepped up our game a little.
So, we confirmed with Decked. We got the wrong panel shipped to us. In about 24 hours, we had a new one at our doorstep. Or my mom's doorstep. Shit happens. As contractors, we know that better than anyone. I have a ton of respect for how quickly Decked owned the mistake and made it right. They even tossed in some swag for us. Respect.
Hey!
Back to where we were.
Adrian's tightening the wingers down. Turnbuckles will go back on. Cracking the beers.
After the ASMR.
Here, sir.
Dankeschön. Is that Dock Street Brewery, Philadelphia's first craft brewing company?
I've heard of them.
No relationship to Sasha at all?
No. How do you zoom? So.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'd love to make content too. What the fuck?
Yeah, man. Hold this D.
There we go.
Ah.
The man behind the camera.
Or is it the camera behind the man?
This camera is fucking heavy, bro. Holy shit. You've been holding that thing all day.
We got the wingers in. Adrian bolted them down. Turnbuckles are tightened up. System's in place. Looks pretty good. After we modified it, it fits very well. All of our plans got shot with the rain. Then this not working, so we're kind of just gonna finish this. But it's actually going pretty smoothly. Other than that one winger. Adrian's putting the D-rings on.
This is what we've got for one D-ring installation here. Got a little spacer. I'm gonna drop that right in there. On top of that goes the D-ring.
I feel like we should
And we've got our washer,
real content.
our bolt.
Not with the. I don't even know if that invested reusable.
Adrian, what are you doing?
Well, they gave us 4 D-rings, and there's 6 spaces. You can buy more D-rings if you like, but if you don't, you just fill in these extra spaces with the washers to make sure it's secure.
The middle, just the middle part.
So we're building the drawer. When it gets shipped, it comes with a big zip tie that goes around here. Don't cut that until you're installing it. Right, Adrian?
Maybe put the beer down for
Yeah.
a hot minute.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have my beer in my hand. Why'd you cut the strap?
Why'd you cut the strap, Adrian? There's an expression that goes, look what you did, you little jerk.
Oh. God, that was terrible. Why did you do?
ASMR?
Also, why did you do that?
For ASMR, bro.
No, but like it's the wrong
I
way.
don't know. We have to install a weld strap.
Yeah, what is this weld strap?
What's this?
You see this?
That looks right.
Ripping ass at the workplace.
Oh, is that really how you feel? I'm sorry.
I'm really ripping. I'm like earth-shattering tears.
I mean,
Hard to the least. You got this like a 1 thread in here.
yeah, that's all it said to
It
do.
says leave it loose. It doesn't say just barely whisper it in there.
All right, we're building the drawer. We got the weld strips installed at the bottom. They were screwed through the top. We left them loose. Looks like they slide right through this little track right in here.
Actually, it looks like this gap is...
I feel like you screwed them too tight, bud.
Yeah, that was your side.
This was not my.
I finger tightened his...
Way too much.
You're right.
Yeah, I had it perfect. I was giving myself room for play.
I bet you were.
Want these types, you see?
Another tip. A longer Allen key will do you wonders.
We're using these screws to go up from the bottom.
Now pan to me to show it made look easy.
So this next part is actually pretty interesting. We're taking a bunch of these hex head bolts, and I've already slid a bunch of them in here, but they just slide right into this track. Now we're taking the wheel brackets on the sides here, and what I'm just going to do is lay them right next to where we're going to be working, so I know where I'm going to be putting these bolts. 3 for that, 2 right over here. And we're going to put these on top and get those get these on there.
I'm Mike Terry. So these 2 pieces, rounded head nut, or I'm sorry, rounded head fastener through the inside, lock washer on the outside.
Now we got the back plate ready to put in place. The lip goes under the bottom of the tray, and these screws get inserted from the inside with the lock nuts going on the outside.
Jeez.
So we've got all these screws set in place. Terry's going around at the drill and tightening everything down, while me and Sasha hand tighten everything just to get it set. Moving on to the next step. Ooh, fun. We have to add the wheels to this drawer.
Ooh.
Guys, we're on step 11 already. We're getting close. So while these guys get set up with the pieces they need, I'm moving forward and adding the wheel stops in. You can see it's marked with an L for left. I don't know if the light's catching it right for you. And an R for right. We got the wheel stops in here. And we're going to put it in from the outside. It goes around. Oh! That's what you want to hear. Now the wheel stops are in there. The wheels go from the outside right in here.
Oh. Give a sigh.
Next, I'm going to install the tray mat.
We're tired. We started too late in the day. Found the 7/32 inch Allen key. Tightening these up. Wheels actually have pretty nice play on them. Tray liner's in. Let's see what the next step is. Oh, and the weather stripping came pre-installed, which is pretty nice because it's one less thing for us to do.
Moment of truth. It's actually pretty nice. Kind of all worth it.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
And we're parked on the hill, so we should tighten that turn bar.